get over it already. What's that? You want to know more about my hooking? Well, thank you, Gina, for tagging me for Let's Talk About Crochet Hooks. Gina is over at Knitting Turnpike. Links are down below for anybody that I mention during this. But Gina has tagged me, and so I'm going to be a good Samaritan and answer the questions that I was kind of dreading, because I don't know how I'm going to answer them. But I guess we'll soon find out. So on my desk in front of me, I have most of my crochet hooks. I'm hoping that whatever I might need isn't going to be in front of me. So we'll find out. So this was started by Keto Mani, the Keto Crocheter. And it's slowly going around, and I will tag 5 people at the end because I'm greedy. They will be different to the people that I have tagged before because I like to get around a bit. Anyway, so I'll try and make it as quick as possible and stop this faffing around. Also, the questions are down below, the people I've tagged are down below. The person that tagged me is down below, and the person that started it is down below. Everything is down below. Let's go. Number 1. What is your favourite brand of crochet hook? I would say I don't have a brand favourite, because I know you can get all styles in unbranded stuff, let alone branded. But I don't know if you're going to call that a style or a brand, but I can only say it with the brand so far. So I have a, you're not going to be able to see anything because my camera blows everything out, but I have a Susan Bates, which I need to learn to use. Jumping crochet hooks! Sorry. And I adore the aesthetics of the Knit Pro interchangeable. So brand, I haven't got a brand favourite, to be fair. I don't. So I can't really answer that straight off. Sorry, no simple answer to that one. Let's face it, there's never a simple answer to anything that I give you, but we'll try. Okay, next. 2, what's your favourite hook size? Number 5. 5, staying alive. I do like a number 5. I do. And it's not just because most of the number 5s I have are blue. Like a number 5 and a number 5. And that doesn't count. That's a 4. Okay, that's glitzy, but you know, my magpie likes it. It's a 5. And there's another one in there that I'm not going to go delving with. It's not just because they're blue, but I like the sizing of them. I just do. I think it's, yes, it can be quite cumbersome to do smaller weight yarns, but 5 tends to be my most versatile with standard crochet. Although, saying that, with Tunisian crochet, I actually prefer a 4. So my 4 Tunisian, which when you put it up against a 5, it doesn't actually look that much different. I was thinking earlier, I picked that up and I'm like, wow, that's skinny. But I suppose it's because my standard 5 is, well, the main one that I use is Ergonomic. So, but yeah, 4mm with Tunisian and a 5 with standard crochet. Standard, right? What is the standard? Do you prefer tapered or incline? Do I like to stab? I think most of mine, I don't think I got any tapered, if I'm honest. Do I have any tapered? I don't know. Let me have a, I don't know. Let me have a quick nosy. That's, yeah, that's in line. That's in line. Oh, that's incline. Okay. Do you know what? I'm probably going to say tapered. And that's purely because you can get it in that stitch and then move it up to loosen it off a little bit. Whereas if it's in line, it's on and it's on. I hope crocheters know what the heck I'm going on about. When you put it in the stitch, when you put the hook, careful Lisa, when you put the hook in a stitch and you move that stitch up the hook, it increases ever so slightly, and that gives you a little bit more wiggle room, because we like to wiggle, and I feel that helps me. But then I haven't had to do anything that is specific with I mean, my tension's fairly, I said I'd keep this simple, didn't I? Tapered. There's my answer. Tapered. I would prefer tapered hook. I don't have any apart from 3. Tapered hook. How do you grip your hook? Pencil grip or knife grip? I'm a pencil. I'm an intellectual thinker. And I can chew the end of my crochet hook at the same time. Although, of course, when I'm doing Tunisian, with my Tunisian, I'm a stabber. Moving on. How does the style of hook dictate how you crochet? Okay, so there you go. So, that is a style of hook. It's a Tunisian. There are 2 different style Tunisian hooks. You've got the ones with your tentacle on the end. You've got your tentacles and you've got your hard straight. Now, I have never had the hardcore straight Tunisian hooks, and I don't think I would like them. I like the fact that with these ones, they're normal, and I haven't got a great big long stick poking me in the eye every time I try and take a stitch, you know. So with Tunisian, a Tunisian hook dictates that I am doing Tunisian. I think, see, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to answer this properly as intended, but we'll try. I think when I'm using a much smaller hook, there's a little one. If I'm using a much smaller hook, I tend to be more delicate. I'm lying. If I use a much smaller hook, I'm far more stabby because I can't get it. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I tend to be far more delicate with my work, and I think overall my tension gets a little bit tighter the smaller I go, I think. I mean, there's me saying a moment ago about my tension is pretty plateaued, but I think when using my smaller hooks, it's not. I think it gets tighter, and I think I suffer for that as well. And that's kind of the same with knitting. I end up, I know this isn't a knitting question, I know, with thinner yarn, smaller needles, and I end up stabbing the stitches trying to get into them. I'm not loose and genteel like Gina. Nope. Obviously, the bigger the hook, the more carefree I feel, and the quicker things work up, so the happier I am, because I can get a project done fairly quickly and kind of enjoy it more. I know I haven't exactly answered the question, but I don't know how to answer the question, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Sorry. Do you prefer ergonomic hooks? Yes. Or regular hooks? Yes. No, I prefer ergonomics. I was gifted a set of ergonomics from a subscriber, and it's no secret who sent them, so I can say her name. It was Marie Chavez. I'd never had an ergonomic hook up to that point. I'd been just using my little steelies. So this was it. This was it. And then Corey over at Cocktails and Crochet with Coco, she sent me an ergonomic hook. And it was this one. And the cramp just went bye-bye and disappeared. Well, you know, for the most part. And it was amazing. I didn't know there was any such thing as an ergonomic hook until I started really going around the channels back in September of last year, 2020. Up to that point, I just thought all hooks were standard stainless steel and bamboo, and that's it. And that's what I'd always used. And then ergonomic hooks. Oh, you never tried? Oh, let me send you one. I got ergonomic hooks, and now I'm not overly keen on using the stainless steel ones. So still debating about giving them away. But obviously you can't have ergonomic with Tunisian, which is a real pain in the yarn hand. But it is what it is. But definitely I'm an ergonomic girl because it helps with my pencil gripping, cramping. Number 7, what are your thoughts on light up hooks? Well, this is a really cheapy one, and that was purely because I wanted to give it a go. I'd sent one to somebody else, and I never really had a desire, and I thought, okay, I'll try it. Oh, hang on. Yeah. It is my lightsaber. I still haven't tried it because I haven't had the need to try it. But I think it is going to benefit a lot when I'm using my blues, because, you know, it's me. When I'm using my blues and my blacks, I think it's going to help a lot. So really, I need to kind of invest in some decent ones. And give them a go rather than so my thoughts on light up hooks are cheapo ones are useless but good to give a go. But if you're going to get light up hooks which are going to benefit you a little bit, then, or generally speaking should I say, then invest in some decent ones. Number 8. Have you ever used a hook with interchangeable heads? No, but I wanted to invest in them a little while ago. Yes, I have the interchangeable tails, but not the interchangeable heads, and I did look into getting a set a little while ago so that you're just using your same I could have an ergonomic hook and know the feel and the grip, and you get used to it and you can become one with your tool, and you never touch that bit, so what does it matter if that changes? The only problem with that I can see, and that's only since I got my furls, is this problem. If you were changing the head, you've got a ledge, so you end up, can you hear that? And I don't want my yarn kind of pulling and tugging on that, so I haven't got an absolute idea about them because I don't know, but that is my current thoughts in the past month. So that's that. Number 9 of 10. 9. Do you like projects that require small stainless steel hooks or larger hooks? My stainless steel ones, so I have my smallest in my stainless steel is a number 6, and I haven't used it yet, but see, I knew I should have gotten these out beforehand. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Are you hanging? I don't know what you're hanging to, and I hope you're not hanging from anything. So bear with it. That's definitely bigger. That's definitely bigger. What's that? What's that? Okay. Okay. Is that my smallest? I think that's my smallest. I think. One more to check. Okay. So the 0.6mm was my smallest in stainless steel, and the smallest I've got in my ergonomic is a 0.5. And I kind of, I think when it comes to these ones, it's got to be ergonomic rather than the small stainless steel, because gripping onto something that small, I mean, it's hard enough doing a standard, so you can't even see that because it's just going to blow it out. Gripping onto something that small, that is major writer's cramp there, major writer's cramp. The ergonomic isn't going to help entirely, but it's going to help some. So I would turn around and say the easy answer to that is larger hooks. Thank you very much. Larger hooks. Last but not least, gosh, this dragged, didn't it? I'm so sorry. If you were only allowed to use 2 hooks for the rest of your life, what size and brand would they be? I would use a Knit Pro interchangeable tail number 4, which I don't have yet. I've only got 2 so far in my collection, and this is a number 7, and I only bought this in because it's my favourite colour, right? It's my favourite colour. I've only got a number 7 and a number, I think it's a number 2, I think. But in Tunisian, I want 1 hook, interchangeable number 4, and for standard crochet, I would say a number 5 ergonomic. Ta-da! Number 5 ergonomic for me, because it's the most versatile for my standard crochet. I kind of really want to bring in another hook, really. I need 3 really, but the question says 2. So number 5 standard, a number 4 interchangeable Knit Pro. I think that'll make me very happy. And that is that. Apparently it's a little bit easier than I thought, although granted, I bet you're sitting there going, that really wasn't easy, Lisa. Really wasn't. Okay, well, there's my answers. So this is where I have to tag other people, right? Okay, let's change things up and tag. I'm going to go for 2 Jennifers. I'm going to go for Froggy Went a Knitting, Unchained Crochet, Kay's Crochet Haven, and Tess Loves This Yarn. Yeah, so Jennifer, Tess, Kay, I'm going to do one more because why not? I'm going to do Saraya, Jeanette over at DIY Creations as well. I'm leaving it at the 5. So DIY Creations, Unchained Crochet, Tess Loves This Yarn, Kay's Crochet Haven, Froggy Went a Knitting. All the links are down below. That's my time well and truly up. So I better say toodles and thank you.